Hello, YouTube! Welcome to the Aeronaut Streaming Channel. Today we're experimenting and trying my hand at Last Epoch, which is my first experience with it. I forgot to start the YouTube stream right away, so you guys maybe missed maybe like 4 minutes of it. All I've done is run around so far. It's like Diablo. That's all you need to know. But yes, welcome YouTube. Also, there does seem to be some performance hitches going on. I'm not sure what that's all about, so I'm probably gonna have to troubleshoot that shortly. The Burning Forest. Okay. All right. Bodies are burned beyond recognition. Well, that's bad. Which, the difference between this game, it's interesting that we've got kind of a game in every space for these ARPGs, because you've got Diablo, which is like your full price game. Oh yeah, oh baby, oh yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. Yo, did my skeletons die already? Oh no, there they are.
When you arrived, was there a family? It was my mistake. They were cornered, and there were so many. I can handle Ospreys. I told them to stay back, to let me handle it, and they left.
It's war, you can't save everyone. You certainly appear strong. Sure.
Thanks. Are you also
Thanks.
here for the peace
That's what I
talks?
say too. When people tell me I'm strong, I just go, thanks. It's the same response that I have. Yeah. Are you also here for the peace talks? Are you?
I am.
Oh. Whoa.
Name's Grail. Since we're both headed the same direction,
Okay, Grail.
why don't we go together?
All
I
right.
wonder, which of us will take down more Ospreys?
The more the
Come.
merrier.
Let me watch you fight.
Let's go. Oh, it's competition now, is it? Okay. But I was saying that there's like a ARPG in every configuration, because there's like the full price game, which is Diablo. This game is more of a budget type price game. I want to say when it was new, it wasn't like your typical $80 or whatever it is, Canadian dollars. What the hell was that? Is that a graphical glitch? Yeah, so you have your like you have your full price game, and then you have this game, which was like budget title, but then it seems like their season updates and content patches, they've been free so far, from what I've seen. Like, you can get cosmetic stuff, but the like things that affect gameplay, they seem to be just included in the base game. Like the addition, the things they've added. And then you've got Path of Exile, which is a free-to-play game. So you got one of each, right? You got one in every one of those categories. Even though Diablo 4 does kind of function like a live service game, like I've complained about. My god, my OBS is just My OBS hates this game. I guess the stream is working okay, though. What's this? Oh, I can get some roaming spirits. That's fun. Oh, I see these guys coming. I do not know what my attack actually is. Like, what is it I'm actually doing here? Just got a wand? She's just blasting blood with the wand? I mean, I guess so. I'm into that. This is also just the very beginning of the game. This is when you're like the weakest, right? What'd that do?
Where'd you learn to fight?
Diablo. Learn to fight in Diablo. Does this do anything? This does nothing. Oh. A charge shot. Okay, yeah, that's cool. I'm into that. I like that.
Quick, before it reaches town.
Yep, spam the attack button. Works pretty good.
I'll see you ahead.
Almost to town.
The keepers have proven difficult to track, but my observations revealed the truth. Their camps are neither chosen nor abandoned on a whim. There's a pattern to how they scurry. I instructed my soldiers to investigate the abandoned camps. Invariably, they're near shrines devoted to the eldest of gods. Each one was as empty as the last, save for meager signs of the keeper's presence. They're not guarding the ruins. They're traveling between them, over and over. They must be moving with them. It'll be as simple as burning...
Whoops. Pushing buttons. Pushing the wrong buttons. I gotta change that so when I click out, the sound doesn't turn off, because that really annoys me. There, that's better. Is this the town? Ah, the camp. Excellent. So I assume we don't have to save, right? I assume everything just saves automatically. I better look around the town real quick first.
Sounds like their leaders waiting up at the shrine. The keepers have done well. This place isn't too different from home. A group tied closely with our goddess, Etera. They've been indebted to her. But why, we do not know.
Sorry, my chat is all mixed up all of a sudden. I don't know why it's doing this. Oh, there we go. That's better. Is that the same voice as Prince Charming from Shrek? I'm not sure.
Even their names. Well, what do they keep? Do they adhere to another god or just her?
I don't know that I've
These
been that
mysteries
familiar with
interest
Shrek.
the Osprix. Whatever secrets the keepers hold, I'm sure Rye wants them. Now, we speak to the Keeper Council. Speaking of, I must head there now. Feel free to look around. I'll see you shortly.
All right. Okay, so I assume that I'm safe to exit, right? Without losing all my progress? I feel like it updates on its own. Right? I just want to restart the game here and see if this helps my my OBS out at all, because man, the OBS is suffering. So yeah, you're probably not as familiar as me on account of being a dad. Yeah, that's right. You don't have to. I don't have to feed children all those PG-rated animated films. I enjoy them too, but you know what I mean. I don't have to like, child, come over here, watch this. Behave, watch this. Oh yeah, Pragmata is another game that's kind of on my radar. When does that come out? Is that's soon? That might already be out actually. Pragmata comes out the 17th, Friday. Interesting. That's interesting. So I'm just gonna switch to full screen for a second here, because I want to figure out what's going on with my OBS and why it doesn't like why it doesn't like that game. What's the story there? Because it seems like something they're aware of. OBS last Epoch. OBS preview slow when playing Last Epoch. Typically caused by GPU overload, where the game consumes nearly 100% of the graphics card resources, leaving none for OBS to render the preview scene. Last Epoch is known to be demanding on the GPU and can cause high uncapped frame rates that starve OBS even on high-end systems. Because like I have a 5070 Ti, so I feel like, I mean, it's not top of the range, but damn, it's still that card should be able to handle a lot of stuff, you know. 16 gigabyte. So limit Last Epoch in-game frame rate critical. Turn on VSync. Enabling VSync can help your GPU from rendering unnecessary frames. Lower settings, reduce graphics, optimize OBS settings, disable preview, limit capture frame rate. Disable hardware acceleration. I feel like that's already done. Windows and driver settings. Okay, I guess I can do a few things here real quick. Looks fine on your end? Yeah, it's like, you know how sometimes when your game is like maxing out or like using too much like VRAM and then your OBS preview just gets really shuddery? Like everything about OBS was like not working properly. It's kind of, yeah. But that being said, it's maybe just something I have to deal with, I guess. But let me just make a quick adjustment here. Because I can turn VSync on in the NVIDIA control panel. This is why you test a game before you stream it. For this exact reason. Although maybe this helps somebody, right? Somebody's just tuning in, has a similar problem, then there you go, sharing knowledge. Add selected program. Do I have everything else turned off that I don't really need? Yeah, pretty much. Okay, let's go back in. Let's try that again. I'll just abruptly cut off the music with no transition. The game is running pretty well, though. It's just OBS that didn't like it. OBS really, truly did not like that at all. Okay, it's loading. So yeah, you're never stressed anymore because it's never something that steers people away. It's always something to learn from. Technical difficulties. Well, I mean, we're like, you know this, Steve, because you're a streamer. Senpai's a streamer. I mean, we're a one-man show. Like, yes, we sometimes have mods to help us out with little things here and there, but really on the technology side, we're a one-man show. So it's like, when something goes wrong, you can't just call tech support and just get them to fix it. You know, you gotta like do it. What happened? What happened to my screen? Oh, okay. Oh, hey, it's trying to go too high on the resolution. Now it's trying to be too high. Yeah, just 1440p. Just relax, game. Just relax. Display mode, borderless window. Master quality. Do I go to medium then? I guess we just try medium. This seems like something I might have to run like an optimization guide on to get everything dialed in properly, which I don't want to do right now. I just want to do the quick and dirty graphic settings and just call it a day. So I do have 60 FPS as my limit. Shadow quality, TAA. Reflections medium, volumetric lighting medium. Oh, it's possible if there's ray tracing in here somewhere. I don't think there is though. Stream mode. If your game plays smooth but your stream is shuddering, enable this option. Disable some options below. It will not give you better loot drops. Damn it. I thought maybe this time it would. What's this? I have no idea what that is. I don't know what that is. I'm unknown. Usually when you have issues, unless you know stuff, try one thing, then switch game. try one thing to fix it, and then if that doesn't work, go to the backup game. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. We'll see if that did it. Cool vibe in this game, though, so far. Did I, like, not save my character? What happened here? Season. Oh, no, there she is. There's Celine. I also, like, I didn't mind getting some of the name suggestions that you guys were throwing out. But you picked things like, what was it? Ares. You wanted, like, Digital Mafia wanted Ares. Steven Shortsleeve wanted Mr. Fister. I'm like, no, I'm picking the Kate Beckinsale character. How can that be beat? That can't be. There we go. Okay. Okay, now how's OBS? Why am I in a place I don't know where I am? Is this the same village? There, OBS seems to be liking that. I think it just needed a restart. You know how sometimes when you first fire a game up on your computer doesn't like it, and you just have, for whatever reason, you just gotta restart it once, and then you're good to go. We seem to be running pretty good here now.
Thank you, Tara.
What are we talking about? What are the peace talks? Oh, sorry, Mrs. Fists. Okay. But if I was a monk character, then I'd be Miss Fist. if there's a monk class and I'm still playing this game, by the time I get to making a second class, I'll do the one that punches, and I'll call them Miss Fists. I'll do that for you, Steve. I promise. Yep. Your stream is already boring, so you don't want to try to do tech support? Make it more boring? Yeah. Yeah, no, that's my goal, is to try to be as boring as possible. I try to pick a game that's awesome, and I try to find the most boring and monotonous way of trying to play it. Or I should say I don't try to do that, but that's how it always ends up. It always ends up like that. Keepers are in need of aid. We're not strong enough to fix the forces right now. Yeah. We need their help, but we do not want to be swept up by war. It's not our own. Likely too late now. I'll speak with her now. Okay, did I just give myself a quest? I feel like I just got a quest. Yeah, oh yeah, you got a big glowing thing above your head.
Telling me of your battle. I am Lena, one of the Keeper's Council. One of two. There should be more.
My tech support isn't boring. That's your brand. Yeah, I can be boring. I can be boring. But yeah, I appreciate it, Senpai. Thanks. One of two. There should be more of us here. What happened?
Gone.
Who's gone?
Balthus and I remain, and he's not here. As such, I must ask for your help.
I gotta crank up the character audio. Ask away.
Balthus is busy checking on our sacred artifacts. We're protectors of Atera's history, and right now, they're in danger.
What can you tell me about the artifact?
Not much, I'm afraid. We'll discuss it after our alliance.
Okay.
You are, and I'm sorry, but this is how it must be. Their secrecy keeps them safe.
Secrets.
Even now,
Secret.
Swarm all of our
We tell a
vaults.
secret?
I've already asked
Is that how that
to
song
check
goes?
one down in the mountains. There is another up north, where Balthus is.
So down in the mountains and up north.
Could
We got
you
two
make sure
destinations.
he's safe? There's word of a drake patrolling the skies.
You know, since I don't have any quests on the go right now, I'm just gonna say yes to everything.
Do this, and our alliance is secure. We'll lend our aid to heal Borea's army.
I mean, if my quest log was full and I had quests coming out of my ass, I might be able to no. I'll be more selective. But right now, I'm a clean slate. Like, I've literally have nothing to do. So if they ask me to do something, I'm in. Sounds like I have work to do. Okay, now I've got one quest to do. How do I get to my, like, inventory? Maybe like that? Oh, that's a pretty cool way to select it. All right, yeah. What do we got? Do I got any cool loot? Does it compare against what I've got? Compare items. There we go. Outcast rags. Oh yeah, this is way better. Equip. Do I actually have to move it up there? Oh, okay. That's lame. Okay, yeah. We use the mouse for inventory. I see. Shield. This one's a little better. What about this traveling staff? Is that better than this? Oh yeah, way better. Oh yeah, this goes on. Oh, but it's a two-hander. Yeah, I probably want a two-hander. What about these boots? Bootsy Collins. Are these better? Oh. Pff. What I have is awful. And then this wand. That's debatable. It's blue, so it's probably magic. Whereas the other one I have is just white. Just a standard item. But, I don't know. So, plus 3 spell damage, plus 4 spell damage. I think the staff is better. Looks better at first glance. What are these rings and stuff I got? Okay, yeah, that's cool. Dodge rate and this pendant. Health. Alright, yeah, okay. Okay. Now I need a shop to offload my wares. Where's the shop at? Oh, here's my stash. Okay, yeah, it's all pretty standard so far. What's this? A waypoint? Yep. Waypoint. Brain.
Hello, traveler.
What does the brain do? Respec passive points allocation. I'm gonna come back to you. Oh, there's armor. I see armor. Oh, there we go. Bought some goods from the homeland. Take a look. Yeah. Okay, yeah, here we go. How do I sell my stuff? Do I just drag and drop? Oh, yeah. Should I hold on to a shield? No. It's gone. Can I just... Oh, no, I didn't want that. Oh, nice. Right click just equips. Okay. Okay, get rid of all this stuff. All of it goes. Fire sale. Okay. No durability on the items from what I can see.
Right.
Hey, that's my line. I said my line. Right.
Hello, traveler.
Okay, now let's try the respect points. Oh, here we go. Now we're going to get into the skill grid and just be like, what am I looking at? What are all these circles mean? Gain passive points by leveling up and completing quests. Advancing your passive tree will unlock new skills and passives. Initially, you may only place points in your base class tree. You will have the opportunity to choose a mastery class during your adventure, which we're going to go full necromancy, full minion type build. So that we're going to have a big army like walking around with us as we walk around. That's the goal. So you will have the opportunity to choose mastery class, yeah. Once you choose mastery class, you'll gain access to the left section of each mastery, the right section of your chosen mastery. You may only select one mastery per character. Okay, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Necromancy. That's what we want. Right? We're doing this right? Am I thinking about this correctly? I mean, it might be a combination of them, actually. But we're going to lean more into this. Okay, what does all this stuff do? Elixirs? Do I want that? Risen Army. Grave Thorns. Additional vitality, and your minions have additional armor. Damage reflection. That's pretty cool. Increased minion damage, increased minion attack speed, increased minion cast speed. Okay. Minion health consumed on potion use, 50%. Oh, I don't know about that. Doesn't sound very good. Summon Skeletal Mage. Oh, we need that. It's down here. Okay. Okay, we're going to the mouse for this. Okay, the mouse is for all the menus, which I actually appreciate. I actually appreciate games like this where you can just hot swap between the controller and the mouse, because inventory on a controller is bad. Inventory on a mouse, awesome. How do I unlock this? Do I need to get more points before I get to that? Or do I have to, like, unlock all of these before I start unlocking these? I wasn't so clear on that. Summon Wraith. Well, it seems like I can only put my points into these three things. So what should I lean into here? Either Risen Army or Grave Thorns. Let's try Risen Army. Why can't I put any points in it? I have 2 points, do I not? Does it have to go here? No? Okay, I'm confused. Here? No. That's not how I select it. I can't just select it. Oh, this is... Oh, I'm dumb. This is respec. That's respec. I can probably just spend my points... Ah, okay, yeah. I see. That's if I want to erase points and change it. That's what that's for. Specializing in skills. Yeah, okay, so this is more where I add stuff. I think. Summon Skeletal Mage. Can I get... What is this? Where am I? Why did that one node just turn into a whole bunch more? Oh my god. This is the skill tree for one ability. Okay. They're all like that? Okay. What? Holy shit. I might have to do some Googling. Or just pick them as we go. That's a lot. That's a lot of customization. You're telling me that every skill has like 20 to 30 customization nodes on each skill. All right. I need some graph paper. I need some graph paper right now. Just trying to figure out how to spend 1 point. Oh, I can spend it in these? What if I want to spend it over here? Well, since I'm going to go summoner. Oh, okay, yeah. So I've got 1 point I can use. Okay, so what do I want? What do I want? What's available? Mana efficiency. No. Damage. Okay, maybe that one. Movement speed, attack speed. Maximum health. That's pretty good. Survivability is pretty good. Archer damage. Rogue damage. Warrior maximum health. Yeah. Committed. That took me a long time to spend 1 point, but it was worth it. Can I do anything else? Nope. This menu's kind of janky. Can I go to passives here? Oh, I still don't have any points. Still says I have 2 unused points, and yet... Oh, I just used that by accident. Okay. Oh, here we go. Now that line fills up. Oh, but I should have used it over there. Can I just respec here? I have to go to that person to respec.
Hello, traveler.
Hello. Does it cost me any money to respec? It does. Respecking all nodes costs 10 gold. Respec 1 node's 1 point. Okay.
Do not
It was only
dwell
10
on
gold to
the
respec. What, single point? That's not bad. I can live with that. Okay. So now I know what I'm doing. Sort of. I wanted to increase their survivability to start with. Yeah, so this one. Oh, but I can't? Hey. How come it's not letting me pick it now? Oh, I can only pick from this one. Oh, it's got the little padlock on it. I see. I can't get anything from necromancy just yet. I gotta go through this one first. Okay. Minion armor. I'm inclined to go defense first, right? Is there anything else I have to look at here? It's under Forge. Forge is not unlocked yet. Okay. All right. I think we're ready to roll out. Would anybody ever buy anything from the shop? I never buy things from these shops. Find like the stuff that drops is always better. Like I've never played this game before. Never played this game before, but I played a shitload of Diablo, as you guys know. And I played a little bit of Last Epoch. Or I mean, sorry, that's this game. I played a little bit of Path of Exile. The other game. I don't need any of this stuff.
Right.
So that person said I need to go north, right? North and then also to the mountains. Whatever happens there.
Sounds like this is where we part ways. Yes. Something you need? I
You work for a hero?
For him. I'm his champion.
What does that mean?
Why? It means I've fought hard and climbed my way to the top. Hierot himself taught me everything I know. As such, I dedicate myself to him, an extension of his will. Glad you think so. Everything I do, I thank Hierot. He made me what I am. The person who's going to end this war.
Okay.
Take Rye down, and make him rue the day he dared mess with us.
Okay. What was the other thing I needed to do? Oh, right. I want to turn up the dialogue voice, as per usual. Voice volume. Try that. Okay. Is it time to leave? Or is there more stuff I should look at here? Oh. I just town portaled. I just town portaled in the town. Guess maybe I should take a peek down here just to see if there's any other services. See if there's any craft services, you know? I get some snacks. That looks like a service. What's this do?
Hierot's offered protection. More than protection. An alliance. But the truth is, we know little about him. Or his people. Why should the Council trust him? Prospect 1. He's one of the gods. Atera made him just as she made us keepers, and gave him a role by her side. He's the guardian of his people, and he does his job well.
Okay.
Prospect 2. He cares for his people. Like the goddess herself, he extends his heart to all who need support. He forms alliances, wanting to stand united. Meanwhile, Raya wishes to tear this world asunder. Prospect 3. His people are warriors. Haerborian fighters put ours to shame. We fight because it is necessary, while they relish in it. I'll take on being behind their blade any day. Thus, I propose we accept this alliance. It is not in our nature, but we keepers have a sacred duty to uphold. Without Hierot's help, our efforts might prove fruitless.
I understood about 10% of that. So I think I'm gonna go up. Do I have a run? What is this left trigger? Oh, that's not right. It's the map. Okay, I think up is where I need to go. We go up. Okay. Get my skeletons. Only get 3? I want more. I'll max out my skeleton count. Oh yeah, you guys just line up like that. Oh my god, look how many of them there are. Level 5. Skill unlocked harvest. Okay, let's try it. Oh yeah! Get this scythy scythe going. Pretty effective. Although I kind of like the ranged better. Oh, look how many of them. Oh, is that a magic scepter? That looks like a legendary. Like a drop with some actual power behind it. Let's see what that was all about. How do I... Inventory. Yeah, what's this? It's orange. So that's got to be a pretty good, like... power level. Oh yeah, look at this one sells for 500. The one I'm using sells for 1. I'm just gonna put it on. Like, oh, now I got room for a shield, but I sold it. That was dumb. Okay, what does this do now? Doesn't change anything. Oh, it burns them now. I didn't have that burning ability before. Holy. Boy! Works pretty good. I mean, we only get more powerful from here, right? What was he saying?
Your death has come.
Ouch. Shattered traveling staff. That's cool. Did I get a, oh. Oh, I can zoom in. That's cool. Like that. Get a good look at my character. What just happened? Did I go through a door? I didn't even know there was a door there. Hang on a tick. Where was this? Oh, it's up there. Fortress walls. Is that where I'm supposed to go? Is that where that quest said to go? Fortress walls? Sounds familiar. I wanted to look at my inventory, though. Yeah, what else did I get? Are these better? Better or worse? Worse. Better or worse? the same. I already know the answer to this. That red one that I have is way better. That seems like a pretty good drop for early game, I'm going to assume. I really wish I knew what I was doing to the enemies here.
As a Ryan ordered.
This guy's a boss. Got him. I got a gold ring. What does that do? Oh, that's like yellow. It's probably better than my jade ring. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 'cause that dodge plus 17. That's dodge plus 38 plus all that other stuff. So, there you go. Yeah, it would be nice to pick up another shield, though. Oh, is this a waypoint? Just lets me go back to the town right away. Sure does. Boom. Yep. No durability. I'm into that. Nope, I didn't want that. You have to hit shift to sell the item, but I don't have enough hands. I don't have enough fingers to do that. Can I buy a shield? Should I buy a shield? Is that silly? Oh, it's 13. I want this. There. What goes in that slot?
Right.
What goes here? Is that just like accessory? I don't know what that is. That's like a... It looks like a goblet. Like a cup. It's got transmogs. Change the look of your stuff. Yeah, okay. Blessings. I don't know what these do. All undiscovered. I feel like we should have one more ability, though. So there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because this is just movement. Maybe I should have at least 6. It does only seem like there's 5 for some reason. Evade charges. Okay. Potions. Yeah. Health regeneration. That's pretty cool. What else do I got? Nothing. Nothing. It's also interesting, like I said, no durability. Oh shit. Can't talk to that guy. I'm getting the hell beat out of me. Okay. Okay, now let's have a conversation.
Huh?
You alright? Over there, they've invaded some old storage. They're building something there. I'll look into it. Stay safe. I'm Astro, a robot. I can put my arm back on, but you can't. So stay safe. Ooh, what's that do? Is it better? That one has better health regeneration. It's similar. Okay, I'll stick with what I got for the moment. Oh, can't go in there. Yeah, OBS is back to behaving, so that's good. I do want to get those old-ass games working, though. Nox and The Dig. I don't know if I mentioned The Dig was the other one. I was trying to get working. That's an old LucasArts adventure game from way back in the day. I never owned it, but my friend owned it. And I went over to his house a couple times to play it on his computer. And it always stuck with me. So I played that like 2 decades ago. 3 decades ago? I don't know. Long time ago. 2 decades ago, let's say. Keeper Lena sent me. I'll take them out. Here, I hid the symbol from them. They left me alone, thinking I was already dead. Take it. It will unlock the door to the shattered chamber. Okay, I'm going in. Alright. Keeper's Vault. Enter the Keeper's Vault. Okay. Quest completed. Okay, we're in a dungeon now. Let's crawl it. So far, I have not encountered too much resistance in this game. But I feel like this is, like, still like the tutorial area without calling it the tutorial area. I assume. So they're like going easy on me. Cool door. There's this guy with the dragonfly.
The Osprey slave.
Why is he shouting?
Attack the sun!
They took our jobs! They took our jobs!
The Drake! Tread carefully.
We gotta fight a Drake? Oh, okay. Oh, you're not Drakes. False alarm. Okay, those guys are coming in. Coming in hot. That guy's a boss.
Out here, it isn't safe. We'll reconvene outside.
Yeah, he's got his pet dragonfly. That's pretty solid.
That should hold them. First things first, thank you. The Ospricks grow more troublesome by the day. We've reinforced our walls, supplied our men, and taken out dozens of them. Yet, they're still here, using brute force now. The howling monster circling the vault. Yes. So, I see you lack keeper's robes. I take it Lena sent you. Lovely. While your help has been appreciated, I have everything under control. What do you mean? I'm protecting the Epoch, of course.
Time travel.
Yeah. It's a fortress, meant to keep unruly treasure hunters from locating the shards of the Epoch. Or at least it's supposed to. Drastic times. Did Lena not tell you?
No, I
Well,
wasn't
tell you
paying
what,
attention.
Let's get out of here first, and then I'll explain more. These peace talks are hardly worth it if you don't know why Orion is after us.
Escape the Keeper Vault. Okay. Oh, is he coming with us? And his cool dragonfly? Man, I want one of those. I want a dragonfly. Ouch. Well, that guy's roasting them. It's pretty good. Hey, what's this over here? Oh, there we go. Yeah, get after it. Oh, there's somebody over here? Who's over here? Oh.
Since the Keeper's fall, we've held the same rituals. The first and the second vault is deep inside the Stonefall Mountains, with traps that only the third shard is always on the move.
I can't attack while the text is going.
The third shard is always on the move. It uses multiple vaults. Only we possess the knowledge to open them.
This guy's still going?
This is why we never call a single place home.
I really have to change my basic attack. It's kind of weird. It just has a strange sense of, like, what am I actually attacking here? What is it doing? With this red line that comes out? What is it? It's more from, like, a, like, I just have to know what it is. What is it I'm actually doing? What does it say in the thing? Let me look. Skills. Rip blood. Rips blood out of target enemy, dealing physical damage to it. An orb of blood is drawn back to you, restoring 5 health when it reaches you. So I'm ripping blood. Okay. Okay. All is fine. Everything is corrected. Now I understand. Now I understand what I'm doing. Yeah, rip that blood. Rip it! But it's weird, because I kind of shoot out blood and then pull it back. Okay, I like this ability now. Now that I understand what I'm doing. Oh yeah, okay, I see the little globules coming back my way. Yeah, we'll get cooler abilities and more power. Hopefully better movement abilities too. Oh crap.
Do not leave me.
feel like that wand that I got is really carrying me here. With its incendiary abilities.
That is too much.
Oh, we're full. What do we do about that? Oh, I got so much stuff. There's no way that staff is better than the staff I have. Oh, what'd I do? I did it wrong. Compare. There we go. Yeah, oh, probably the other one. Damage over time, increased spell damage. But it's 7% health. I'm all about the defensive items early. Armor. Increased health regeneration, right? Like, I like that better. Gloves. Oh, these gloves are a bit better. Incremental upgrade. +3 potion slots. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, what's this? Increased spell damage. 42% dodge ratio. 8% physical resistance. Increased cast speed. Pretty sure I have to. Yep, I had to. Those are pretty similar. Well, they do different things, but... Oh, okay. Chalice. Chalice goes in that spot. Health regen. Health regen +3. What's this? Ooh, a nice hat. Absolutely. Cooler hat. Oh, this armor might be better than the armor I have. Oh, shit, but it's got that health regeneration. Even though it's got more mana, more intelligence. I think I'm going to stick with the health regeneration for now. Okay, now the question. Can I just town portal whenever I want? Is it working? Yeah, I can just town portal whenever I want. That's awesome. It all goes. Oh, I just dropped that on the ground? I did. The other way to do it is you hit shift, apparently. Oh yeah, never mind. Okay. All right. Good with that. This is one of those games, though, where they keep some of the effects, like the town portals, relatively plain looking, so they can sell you awesome cosmetic portals later. That's why that portal looks kind of underwhelming. Same with the armor. Armor usually looks decent, but then they just crank up the cosmetics. You have to have premium currency to get your hand on those. So, I mean, yep. Okay, did I do what I was supposed to do there? I think so. I think I did. Oh, another waypoint. Excellent. I like that you don't actually have to click on the waypoint. You just have to walk near it.
I'm sure you have questions, but let me first check and make sure the Epoch's safe.
Who do the keepers
Let me read
adhere
these
to?
letters.
Our slumbering mother, Terra, alone, a goddess they cannot see. They sent no treasure to sea for Lagon, nor works of art south to Majasa. Were they in league with Heorot's savages? No. Their alliance seems to be a recent development. How can they claim a greater connection to Terra than us? We're the servants of Raya, the inheritor of her domain. It is blasphemy. They will burn.
Mm-hmm. Burn, motherfucker.
I'm sure you have questions,
Burn.
but let me first check and make sure the Epoch's safe.
All right, let's check on the Epoch.
Good. No.
Okay, there's the Drake. Oh, or whoever this guy is. Hey! Hey, he took the guy! Took the guy with the dragonfly. Hooray for boobies. Is that what that album's called? I don't remember. I think that's it, right? At ease, who was that? Yeah, good title. Good title. Great album reference, yeah. Yeah, I got a million of them. Can I do it? How does that go? That one lyric? No, I'm gonna forget it. I was about to sing like half that song in succession, but no, I forget it. I forget it. Never mind. Never mind. Just play the game. I'll handle it. Go back to camp. I got this. Which way did he go? Oh, I didn't want that. Try it next stream. After let's do it. No, that's cheating. I have to use my core memories of the song. I'm only cheating myself. Only cheating myself. Because he gets that one part where he's like, and if I go to hell, well then I know I've done well. I've spent my days with JFK, Margaret, and who else? Who else? See? That's where I wasn't even gonna attempt it. I'm gonna fall off this boat. But I like that one section where he's just like, Chewbacca gets a reference. It's good. It's good. I think I have to go back to the town now. What it's telling me? That's what it's telling me. Do a karaoke stream? You guys have to help me if I did a karaoke stream. And here's how you have to help me. There are 3 types of karaoke singers. There's karaoke singers who are actually good and probably could be singers, but they're just karaoke singers. There's the people who are bad, but they know they're bad, and they just have a lot of fun with it, and they're not trying to, sing the song well necessarily. I mean, they are, but they aren't. They're just leaning into it, right? But the third type. The third type is the type that thinks they're good and they're not. They try to be good and they fail. That's the type you don't want to be. Either of the first two, totally fine. Completely fine. Respectable singer. Terrible singer, knows it, has fun with it. Terrible singer, tries to sing well, doesn't sing well. So you guys got to help me figure out which one I am. Which one am I? One of those three. I mean, I could anywhere in there. First two are totally acceptable. First two are exactly what we want. Number three, no. Don't be that person. Don't be that person that you sing good in the shower, so you must be good in the karaoke. Something like that. Then there's Corey, who doesn't sing karaoke. He sings choreoke. I understand how people get the two confused. Karaoke and choreoke. But it's a completely different discipline. It's like a ninja and a samurai. They're not the same. A ninja and a samurai are not the same. Not even close. Completely different disciplines. Right? But often mistaken for each other. Often mistaken that they're interchangeable. They're not.
Etera's blessing.
So though it includes my niece. She's not a fighter. We'll find her. I'm just wondering. I worried, you know. Highlanders are Osprey's territory now. They were to scout over, but they should be back now by now. Not a problem. Okay, yeah, let's take out another quest. It's fine. Okay, do I have any more skills to learn? Skills. Minimum skill level increase. Minimum skill level dictates how many skill points your skills start with when you specialize in them, and how many skill points will be retained when de-leveling a skill. Okay, this is the part where stuff gets confusing. You may de-level a skill if you want to change your skill tree allocations. As you level up your minimum skill level, it will also increase periodically. I'm going to do the same thing I do most of the time when I read a form, and just say I understand. And click that box that says I understand when I didn't actually understand. Okay. Moving on. Should I put more points into my skeletons? Summon a volatile zombie. Yeah, I want that. Summons a volatile zombie which trudges towards the nearest enemy. When it reaches an enemy or dies, it explodes, dealing physical and fire damage to surrounding enemies. Awesome. I want that. I want that real bad. See, what should I put some points into? More skeleton points? Or should I just do my main skill here? Cast speed. Blood splatter chance. Limit per cast. Hey, what's happened? Did I spend a point? I might have. Let's just put more into skeleton. Is there anything else cool around here? Oh, maximum number of skeletons? Yeah, increase that. What's this? Skeletons deal more damage and have more health. Both multiplicative with other modifiers are larger, but you can only summon half as many. Oh, no, we don't want that. What's this? When one of your skeletons dies, another skeleton is healed to full health. That's pretty cool. Skeleton archers are removed from the pool of skeletons that can be summoned. Removed? We don't want that. How do I get more skeletons? Skeleton warriors are removed from the pool. Oh, warriors are removed? No. Adds skeleton rogue to the pool of skeletons that can be summoned. Rogues dash to distant enemies, throw shoryukens and melee attacks, and they poison on hit. That sounds awesome. And summon more skeletons. That's fine. Oh, look at you. You're different. Oh, yeah. I got 2 infantry and 2 mages. Or 2 archers. What am I thinking? I'm saying all the wrong things. Passives. Okay. I can get some more passives now. Do I still have to only spend from... Yeah, this hasn't been unlocked yet. Okay, now we're over here. What does this stuff do? Vitality 1, increased minion health 9% per point. Chance to ward. Increased minion attack speed. Increased minion cast speed. Okay, it's pretty good. Mostly defensive stuff. Mostly defensive stuff in the early game. And then we move to offense later. Should we go to cosmetic store and see what we shouldn't be spending any money on? Let's look. Oh, everything looks so cool. Don't buy it. Don't buy anything. Don't even shouldn't even be spending time here. Oh, look how cool everything looks. Look how expensive it all is. Look at that. $77.99. That's more than the game. That's more than the game just to get some cosmetics. But look at the little bird with the hat. Oh, come on. Oh. So they get you. Oh, there's a bird. Oh, no, you can get the bird cheaper. Actually, who has the bird? Is that, whoa, was that one of the classes that has the bird? Oh, that's pretty cool. God damn it. Get out of here. All cosmetics. Hey, did I get any Twitch drops for this stuff? I might have. How much does this cost me? 50 points. I don't have any points. How much are points? No. I cannot. But did I? Did I get any Twitch drops for this at some point? I know I watched it. I mean, I have to connect my game to it. Maybe that's the thing. Right? Because sometimes you get the stuff, but you got to connect. How do I do it? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't get anything. Oh, you know what probably happened is I probably did get the drops and I tried to claim them, but I didn't connect it to an account. That's probably what happened. And then the time ran out. Okay. Nope, there's nothing there. Thought it was worth looking. Just to see if I had any free cosmetics that were just from other things. This game definitely did have Twitch drops at some point.
Etera's blessing. Prayers be with you.
Okay, now I think I have to go down. I believe. Down, down, down. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. This way. This is kind of the way I came from, but I think they have another direction for me to go. Ooh, looks murky. Can I not go through here? Oh, clearly this is not the way to go. Look at this. I just go into the fire. And yeah, it doesn't hurt me.
The keepers have proven difficult
But I can't get
to
through.
track, but my observations revealed the truth. Their camps are neither chosen nor abandoned on a whim. There's a pattern to how they scurry. I instructed my soldiers to investigate the abandoned camps. Invariably, they're near shrines devoted to the eldest of gods. Each one was as empty as the last, save for meager signs of the keeper's presence. They're not guarding the ruins. They're traveling between them, over and over. They must be moving with them. It'll be as simple as burning these vermin to ash. Raya wills it.
Yes. Lore. Delicious lore. Okay, so I guess we go to the north? I guess, yes, indeed. Indeed, lore. Yeah. What do you got going on this evening, Steven? You got anything on the go?
Everything okay? Where's Balthus? What? What happened?
Dude was kidnapped.
That must be Orion. If he captured Balthus, he's in danger.
Who's Orion?
Osprey's general.
Danger, danger.
one leading the
Ripping
hunt
some
for us.
CDs. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 2001. Oh, yeah.
What happened to the artifacts Balthus was protecting?
Maybe 2003.
That must be what they were after. We have to save Balthus. Get him and the Epoch back. Their camp is not far. I'll have to organize a group. Go after him. Are you sure? I could gather soldiers. Have them come with you. You'll walk into an entire army of Osprix.
There is definitely something about having an entire album and listening to all those songs that don't necessarily have singles but are still good from back in the day. Like, here's like an example. Like Papa Roach, Between Angels and Insects. You know, that album, yeah, they had some hits on there, but like the songs in between, some of them are like better than the songs they released, in my opinion. Like Dead Cells. I don't think Dead Cells had a music video. That song is pure bangers. And like they play it live, right? Like it's part of their usual standard live set. And it's like Chili Peppers have some songs like that. Like, what's that Red Hot Chili Pepper song? You know, that has like the bass riff and they sing about California, you know? You know the one I'm talking about? That one in particular. It's about California and it's got a really strong bass riff. You know? Yeah, that one. Broken Home is also a good one. That one wasn't a single? All of them? Yeah, I know. I was being ridiculous. Yeah. The one where Anthony Kiedis jumps around, his hair is all poofy, you know? And then John Frusciante is like staring at nothing, playing his guitar, just off all on his own, just you know? And then Flea's naked, and he's got the head bob going. And then Will Ferrell's just, you know, drumming it up. That one. You know the song.
Stay safe, stay alive, and bring Balthus back.
Ooh. Passive point. Nice. Anyway, there's that one Chili Pepper song that's like really, really good. That wasn't a single. And they've had so many singles. What is that song called? You know? I was a sidewinder as a California king. You know that one? I swear it's everywhere. It's everything. Something like that. Parallel universe. Deep inside of a parallel universe. Something, something, something. Something. That gets worse, yeah. Right? Yeah. That one never had a music video or got a lot of radio play. But they play it live, right? Like that was, at least when they were doing those types of songs from that era, that's like a mainstay. And it's like, if you go to one of their shows and they don't play that song, you feel ripped off. Right? So I'm saying, just to segue right back to getting ripped off to ripping CDs. Yeah, it's fun going through that stuff and just remembering some of those songs that aren't like front and center in everybody's mind, you know? Those are the two that come to mind. Like Papa Roach and shockingly Chili Peppers, right? Because Chili Peppers have so many singles. Like they in my opinion, in my musical taste, they had a run of singles from Other Side to like, oh, what the hell is that one? It was from Other Side to, okay, let me look at their discography. Hold on. I'm going to look at their discography. Their singles discography. They had like the longest run of hit songs that I liked, and every single one of them was an absolute banger of like any band ever, in my opinion. At the time, anyway. When I was vibing with them, I was really into them. Sick Love was a good one. I can't remember where that one fell. Chili Peppers. Singles. Discography. Is that what I want? In release order. Give them to me in release order. Oh, okay, we're starting in 1984, boys. True men don't kill coyotes. All right, where are we? Yeah, in the last decade at least. Yeah, I got to narrow the scope here a little bit. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm sorry. Around the world it actually started. So this was my Chili Pepper era. Like, besides, of course, like, you know, Give It Away, Under the Bridge, Suck My Kiss, Breaking the Girl. I mean, obviously I was aware of them and into them in that period too. Suck my kiss. Burn out, burn now, now, burn out, burn now, now, burn now, burn now, now, burn out. What a good song. Yeah. Now I'm skeeting over here. I'm skilladoo skeeting. But anyway, then you go to see. Then there's the era that I don't like. Like Aeroplane. I can do without that. Scar Tissue, not a big fan. Not a big fan of Scar Tissue. That song. Truly not. And I know that's kind of skeeting is different. Okay, well, whatever I was doing. What I was doing, playing bass with my mouth. That's probably so accurate that I'm gonna get copyright demonetization from that. That's probably how accurate that was. Yeah, so yeah, I know that's controversial too, because a lot of people do like Scar Tissue, the song. I do not. But then Around the World, where it starts. So Around the World, awesome track. Other Side, this is where it begins for me. Californication, road tripping. Okay, maybe that one kind of falls off my mind a little bit. But by the way, Zephyr Song, oh my God, Zephyr Song. Can't Stop, Dosed, Fortune's Faded, Danny California, Tell Me Baby, Snow, and then it falls off again. But I mean, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like 10 singles albums in a row. In my opinion, absolute bangers. Every single one of them. I'm like, that is a ridiculous streak. Because usually, back in the day when a band would release, 3 to 4 singles per record, there's always like one that I was like not jiving with, It doesn't matter the band. There's always like one where I was like, ugh, not for me, But Chili Peppers had a streak. They had a streak. I'm not sure of the music video though for Road Trippin'. That one, I don't know. Okay, legitimate question. If a band had a single, does that guarantee that means they had a music video for it that was on like Much Music or MTV, depending on your region? Because I always thought those things went hand in hand. Like the songs that they really wanted to promote specifically off of that album, which would get the full treatment. It would get the whole thing, some of everything. You get radio play, music video, single disc. You just want that song. You're going to pay for it, but you can buy it on its own without the rest of the album. Or is it that some of them would be singles and they still wouldn't get a music video? I don't know the rules. Okay, someone who is a record executive, come into my chat and explain this to me. Somebody who works at a record label. Let me know how this works. One of the big ones too, not one of the Mickey Mouse ones. Give me like Epic or like, what's the other one? What's the other music label? Like a genuine Sony. Much Music doesn't play them anymore. Are they still on the air or are they done? Were they done too? Because I mean, obviously MTV's done, right? MTV's done. They were done a while ago. I don't know if Much Music's still on. I feel like they're done. Yeah, I feel like most cable is done. I cut the cord in like 2015. I haven't had like a cable. I haven't lived in a house that had a cable subscription that I could access regularly since about 2015. Yeah. It is and it isn't. It is and it isn't. I mean, the music thing. Well, they sowed their own fate. Because they were all like, a lot of those companies, those specialty channels that are just about a certain thing. They're hot when they first come out, but then after a while, they're not that new fresh thing anymore. And then they start diluting their own programming by just trying to reach out to what's popular. And then they get to that point where it's just about short-term gains, no long-term growth, right? That's where you get all those reality TV shows showing up on those music channels. Like, that was the hot thing at the time, so they leaned heavily into that. And then they abandoned their core audience, and then, you know, those people stopped watching them. And then they were just like every other channel. You know? It's like MTV's Cribs. How many how many shows with nice houses you're never going to be able to afford are you going to watch? A few. I might watch 6 or so. Then after that, it's just like, oh, another big fancy rich house. From someone, like, with stuff that I'm not going to be able to afford. Anyway. Now where do I go? We go up again? Reality TV era is when you stop watching TV altogether. Yeah, a lot of it had to do with that writer's strike, right? Because writer's strikes do mess with TV shows. There was one not that long ago. There's the writers and actors strike, right? And you guys know I am a Star Trek fan from TNG, DS9, Voyager era, right? 90s Trek. And every Trek that's come out in the modern time, I have not liked. Not jived with. Except for the first 2 seasons of Strange New Worlds. First 2 seasons of Strange New Worlds was doing it for me. That was all right. I was digging that. And then season 3 happened, and that's right when the writer's strike hit. Season 3 was the weird thing about season 3 of that show is that none of the episodes were particularly bad, but none of them were particularly good either. It's really weird how it was just like consistently just okay. And I heard an explanation for this because of the writer's strike. And it was because of the writer's strike, and it's because they ended season 2 on a cliffhanger. And they decided they could, and rightfully so, they decided they couldn't wait like 3 to 4 years to pick the season up and have part 2 to their cliffhanger. So they went 2 years. But 1 year of that was writer's strike. So that means they only had 1 year to write and film and get all the special effects done and get that show out. And that's just not enough time in the modern TV landscape to cook, right? So a lot of the scripts were underdeveloped, and a lot of the scripts, and I agree with this sentiment, people said like a lot of the scripts felt like first drafts. And it's like, yeah, because there's sometimes there was a lot of exposition. I do not like when they have a lot of exposition in a TV show or a movie where they have to like just sit there and explain to the audience what they're doing. And sometimes it's like they're explaining what they're doing, but you can't see how they got from point A to point G. That they go right from A to G. They're like, hey, maybe this is what's going on in this confounded story. And it turns out to be right. It's like, how did you know that? How? Anyway, I digress. Yeah. But yeah, reality TV, that's why I got talking about that. Reality TV, it was the placeholder for the writer's strike. That's when they discovered it in that big writer's strike in the early 2000s. Because then they were like, oh my god, we can just make content and we don't really have to hire any writers. We just they have to hire editors, which is a different craft. But I think the editors are cheaper than the writers, so they just went with that. Hey, what was that reality TV show that was in Grand Bend? What was that bar called? There's a reason why I ask. You have no idea? Oh, that was a real thing. That was in like the mid 2000s. They had a full-scale reality TV show running in Grand Bend. Coco's, right? And it's centered around this one bar in Grand Bend. But all the local people absolutely hated it because it was just nothing but D-bags. And there was like fights all the time, and there was like all this property damage and stuff. And it just got out of hand. So then I don't know if the show was still popular or not, but they just shut her down. They're just like, yeah, this is no good. Okay, I'm going to try going this way this time. But the reason why I bring it up is I haven't been to Grand Bend an exceptional amount of times. But I have been there over the years. And I remember going to that place before I knew, maybe even before they had a reality TV show. And it was fun. It was a fun place. And I was there somewhat more recently. And it's like, there's nowhere to have fun anymore. Like, you go to the beach. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it still has the beach and, like, the boardwalk and all that stuff. But it doesn't really have any, like, social bars. They're more just, like, a bunch of connected patios. Which, don't get me wrong, that's also cool. But, yeah, but I heard they got rid of it all because, yeah, the locals kind of revolted. And they were like, yeah, we are done with this. And rightfully so. You can't just ruin a community for a TV show. I keep hitting the wrong button. Okay, where is the next place I'm supposed to go? Is it up in this section or not? Because I feel like there is nowhere else to go. Maybe this is the way to go. The door in the top left area. Thanks, thanks, Blitz 19. Yeah, I'm not really playing this game for the story, so I'll take some hints. I'm okay with that. Ads, yeah, that'll happen. Oh, what do we got there? Some red gloves. That's good. Gotta go, Steve? Okay, well, thanks for popping in. Those are almost certainly better than the ones I have. Have a great stream. Let me give you a shouty before you go. There we go. Yeah, check out and follow Steven Shortseas, where they're last seen playing Super Mario 64. Super Mario 64. That's a video game. Yeah, have a good night. Thanks for being here, Steve. I think I was already in here. Are the ads done yet? No, I was already in here. The ads are done. Blitz, are you back? I think I was already in here. I already went through that. I don't have to go there a second time, do I? The only reason I was a little bit confused is because like there was only the one exit from the city. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm wrong. I went out the city from the totally wrong way. Now I see. Now I see the game holding my hand and telling me where to go. Yeah, I'm on the next area. I didn't even realize that. I didn't even realize that myself. Because I am a Diablo 4 player. Diablo 3, Diablo 2, Diablo 3, Diablo 4. I've spent some time in Path of Exile 1 and 2. Not too much. Just dip my toe in. But this is my first foray into Last Epoch. So far, so good. Another pair of red gloves. That's my second pair of red gloves within like a minute. Anyway. Not 4, sadly. No, I'm right there with you. I am right there with you. High hopes for it to be good, but didn't. Still hasn't really delivered on... I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Get rid of this map. There we go.
That is too much work.
They gotta get away from that whole, like, live service thing. Oh, there we go. There's a town portal.
That is too worthless.
Well, let's hit that. So you bought this expansion coming. Last Hope. Last hope for me on it. Oh, you did buy the expansion? Well, so this isn't a new conversation. Oh, I gotta go back to home base. I'm gonna go empty my inventory. So let me show you on the big screen here. So as you can see, Diablo holds two very prominent positions in my background. We got the old D2 with the Diablo 4 Necromancer, but you know, it's still a pretty cool Necromancer. And then we got the old Diablo 3 down here. And if so, you were probably there back in the day in Diablo 3, and it was not good at the start. For the first 2 years or so of its existence, not great. At least in my opinion, wasn't that great. It wasn't until Reaper of Souls came out that things really started to get dialed in my opinion. Yeah, Diablo 3 launch was brutal. Yeah. Real money auction house, stupid. In practice, it sounds like an interesting idea, but it just, in my mind, it just, like, too many people were playing for the wrong reasons. They weren't playing to have fun in the game. They were playing to try to farm items to sell them. And it's like, that's not how I want to play the game all the time, you know? I want to play the game and have fun in it. Not just try to farm items continuously so I can sell them. Yeah, when seasons started, especially season 2 onwards, yeah. You know, I didn't really get into seasons right away. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand where I was like, why do I want to play in seasons and start all over when I've got my big stash of loot and I can just make another character and already have a little bit of a starting point because I've already got this gear to draw on. But then I understood, like, they changed the game in such a way where it's, like, more interesting to play it from a new angle. And once you've had a big inventory for a while, it is kind of actually fun starting over with, like, more limited gear and trying to make things work. I mean, you kind of get that vibe like the first time you play the game again. So yeah, absolutely, seasons, 100%. I don't remember what season I actually started to get in on it. It was in like the teens. I want to say it was like season 17 before I actually truly gave it a shot. And then I was like, oh, this is good. I understand this now. Yeah. Yeah, new features, and I always had to enjoy the initial leveling and gearing. Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. And the other thing too that was interesting about this game is how much free content they just provided for it. It's like from the time Reaper of Souls came out to when this game like ended, there was essentially an entire the equivalent of, in my opinion, of an entire other like expansion that they just slowly dripped out for free. And I mean, yeah, you did get the Necromancer as like a character expansion, which I think was kind of an experiment on their part, but it wasn't like a full meaty expansion. But they added enough like new areas and new like mechanics to just satisfy, right? Keep it fresh. Yeah, new features you always enjoy. And then LE is the first ARPG where you have more builds you want to play than you have time for. Really? For Last Epoch? That's cool. Yeah, because that's where sometimes, like, because I played, I played Path of Exile, the original Path of Exile 1, and I gave it a fair shake. I gave it a try. I played it for a few months, and my builds just weren't coming together. Because, I don't know, that game, in principle, it sounds good with its customizations and all that kind of stuff, but it's just like, unless you go all in on that game, you're not really going to get, you're not really gonna thrive, right? You really have to, you kind of got to commit to that game, in my mind. Yeah. There is a ton of builds, yeah. No, there is, yeah, absolutely. But I find that you can't necessarily, at least when I played it, you couldn't necessarily use the meta too much to look up a build and try to find it, just because it was too hard finding the stuff you needed. It's more like, like when I tried it, it's more like you just have to take what you get and kind of make your build around what you get. Was my sort of takeaway at it. But then again, maybe I didn't play it enough. Maybe I should have played it even more. I don't know. The other thing too is I was playing it on PlayStation 4. I think it was PlayStation. Yeah, I was playing it on PlayStation 4, and it ran kind of janky on PlayStation 4. And that I was like, it kind of took me out of it a bit. Like everything seemed clunky in Path of Exile. But yeah, don't get you wrong, D3 is a blast, but limited to like 8 to 10 builds. Yeah, it just depends which set they were pumping, which set they were building the meta around, and then they rotate them. Which set you had to have when they reworked them. They intentionally depowered some and powered up others, so you'd have to switch. There's a gameplay loop in there somewhere. Yeah, because all the power was in the sets. But the other thing about this game that was interesting, and did you, Blitz, did you play on console or did you play on PC all the way through? Because that's why I can't really play this game anymore. PC only, yeah. See, I had it on PC. I bought Diablo 3 3 times. I bought Diablo 3 3 times. I also bought Diablo 4 3 times, but don't tell anybody about that. That was a mistake. But I bought it on PC when it first came out. I played it for a few months and then I put it down. Because I was like, no, like back in that era when Real Money Auction House, and the items just didn't seem powerful. Like all the items did was like change your stats a bit. They didn't actually give you any new utility, or it didn't actually do anything interesting with your character. It was just more numbers. And I was like, yeah, there's not a lot going on here. But then Reaper Souls came out. But see, I bought it on PlayStation 3. I bought it on PlayStation 3 because I had two friends that were firing it up, and they were going to give it a go. And I was like, Diablo on a console? Like, how does that translate on a controller? Which I know for some people, that's like blasphemy to play these games on a controller. But my deal is that my day-to-day involves using a mouse. And let me tell you, after using a mouse for 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, I don't want to use a mouse to game anymore. I just don't. So that's why I was like controller all the way, right? So I was like, I'm a couch, sit on the couch and lean back kind of gamer, except when I'm streaming. But I sit up at my computer for you guys, Yeah, so you got the initial D3 for free thanks to playing WoW and a ton of having a year-long sub going anyways. Oh yeah, that's cool. So you dabbled, you saw how bad it was, and said to myself that it was free, then came back when Reaper Souls came back. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. But the problem, the space that I'm in right now, then, with Diablo 3, I would fire it up on the stream a little bit. Like, I know nobody really plays that anymore on Twitch, for the most part, because it's kind of in maintenance mode. There's, like, nothing new there, really, right? But the fact that you can only use a mouse, and I know that you can use mods and stuff to get a controller working, but it's not really the same. It doesn't have native controller support. That's why I can't really do the PC. And I can't do the console either, because playing online on the console, it's just hacked to shit. Like, there's so many hacked items circulating online that it's just, yeah, you can't play it. It's unplayable. So that leaves me in a weird space. I have seen some people maybe use the scroll wheel as the selection on Diablo 3, and that's maybe I'd give that a go. I know it's kind of an unconventional control scheme, but it's just I can't keep clicking. I can't. My hand doesn't like it. I start doing that and it feels like work. My hand's like, no. So anyway, that's my situation, but that's good for other people that that don't have that association, right? I don't really have, it's not like I have carpal tunnel or anything, but you know what I mean? Like, your hand just gets tired of doing like the same repetitive motions all the time. So, and I have like a super ergonomic mouse too. I've got the Razer, what the hell is this called? Razer Pro Click, designed with human scale. It's an ergonomic company. So, I mean, this is one of the most comfortable mice I've ever had. That's why I own it. It just fits contours my hand really well. But I still would want to click more than I have to. Yeah. Scroll wheel move works well for sure. Okay, maybe I'd give that a go. Because that's a little different than just constantly clicking. But I digress. So yeah, so that's my ARPG conversations. Oh, right, I gotta go to the shop.
I'm interested in this.
Blitz, thanks for the follow.
A Terra's blessing.
And I will play more of this. I'm just gonna try it out, but I'm kind of a variety streamer these days, so I kind of play a bunch of stuff. But there was a good section of Diablo 4 I played on here. Now I'm testing this out. I do have Last Epoch, or this is Last Epoch. I'm gonna do that a lot. I'm gonna call the wrong name. The wrong name. I do have Path of Exile 2 as well, because I don't know if is that still in beta? Because I have like I bought the thing. I bought the early adopter thing or whatever for it, so I do have that too. So lots of ARPG to. You know what I was actually good at? You know what my original plan to play was to play Nox. You ever seen Nox? The old Westwood ARPG from like the early 2000s. I owned that game, and it's been ages and ages since I played it. I still have it actually on disc. It's just I don't have any computers that can actually play it anymore. I was trying to play that, but I couldn't get the old ass game to capture on OBS on the capture utility. So I'll have to figure that out. But that was my original plan today. This was the backup. Because I was like, okay, modern game, this should at least work. You can't say that you ever have. It's Westwood Studios, so it's the same company that made Command and Conquer, except they made their version of Diablo, essentially, an ARPG. And the thing about it that's interesting is the multiplayer was always kind of like, eh. Multiplayer was kind of eh. But the single player campaigns were really good. They're actually a bit more, even more story-wise engaging than the Diablos, in my opinion. Because, you know, Diablo's story, nobody really plays it for the story. We play it for the lore. Because Diablo has excellent lore, but the story is kind of, yeah. It's just a framework. It's just a reason to go looting and go out and killing a bunch of stuff. We just need a little bit of framework and motivation. And that's all we really need, and we can get out there and do that stuff. So you loved Westwood and CNC. FEA for killing that series and studio, though. Yeah, I know. Absolutely, yeah. Like, they had Command and Conquer, like, Generals, which was reasonably good. But then, Red Alert 3, I don't know what they were doing with that. was not a fan of Red Alert 3. Tiberian Sun, or I mean, Tiberian, what was number 3? Tiberian Wars? Tiberian Wars. That one was reasonable. That one was okay. I didn't mind that one. Yeah, but I think just for some reason, EA wasn't the company to run that property. Isn't that stupid, though, that they buy Westwood Studios and then they just stop making the one thing that they were popular for? Like, why'd you buy them? Why do you buy them just to close them? But that's EA for you. Yeah. Now EA gets bought out by other companies and then they just start closing themselves. Like what's happening with Battlefield. Man, Battlefield 6 had such a strong launch, and it was well, good. It was fun. And now it's just like, what are they doing? Where was that momentum? I mean, the guy that invented it, Vince Zampella, he died under strange circumstances shortly after that game got popular. He crashed his sports car on the on the highway in California. There's footage of this. Yeah. He crashed his car into a fireball. It's like, what happened? You know, that timing is all very strange. Did you check his brake cables? Did we check his brake cables? Something was up with that. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, Red Alert 3. Red Alert 3 was all right. Yeah, you thought Red Alert 3 was all right. I didn't like the aesthetic. Didn't like the aesthetic of that. Command & Conquer 3, Tiberian Wars. That was more. If I had to pick, I would go that way. But obviously back in the old days, Red Alert 1. Oh my god. Red Alert 1 with Hell March. Yeah, that was the game. That was the game on my Windows 98 machine. My Windows 98 machine. That was the game. Or was it 2000? Or was it my Windows XP machine? I don't remember. One of those two. One of those two had it. Yeah. Hey, we have an awesome RTS game with base building and resource management. What if we launched a game without either? What could go wrong? Red Alert 2 is still the best one. Yeah, that was at the pinnacle. But you know, I missed that one back in the day. Because what operating system did that come out on? Was that a Windows ME game? Or was it patched for XP? The only reason why I remember that is I remember one of my friends got a new PC around that time and was really excited to play Red Alert 2, except their computer ran like absolute dog shit because of Windows ME. And the game never ran right, and it always crashed on them. And I don't think it was the game's fault. I think it was Windows ME's fault. It was 1999? Red Alert 2? Let's find out. Isn't it weird how certain games are actually made for certain operating systems? That's not really a thing anymore. But that used to be the case. You used to have Windows 95 games, then you have Windows 98 games, and then you have Windows XP games, but then in the middle, in the weird era, there was ME and 2000. Both ME and 2000. In the middle there. That messed everything up. What operating system was Red Alert 2 on? Microsoft Windows 95, 98, NT, ME, and 2000. I was right. It did not have native XP support. And I'm sure it was patched and it worked just fine, or in compatibility mode. But there's still something about it, you know, where it just doesn't quite... It doesn't quite work the way that you... Yeah, I remember this distinctly now. My friend had it across the street, had Red Alert 2. And it was on... Their computer was Windows ME. And they tried to play it, and they could get into a match, and then it would just bug out on them. And they tried so hard to get it to work, and then they just gave up. And I think that experience gave me a bad impression of the game at the time. where I was like, yeah, this is I don't want this. And it wasn't the game's fault at all. It was Windows ME's fault. Because when I got my Windows XP machine, I did not seek out Red Alert 2. I was like, no, I don't want that. I'm going to get something else. Right? That's how it went down. It's history. Put a stamp on it. Yeah. Yep. But obviously this was back in the day, right? This is not in the now when we can, like, you know, consult multiple sources on the internet, look at various reviews, and if there's a technical problem, then the community figures it out, you know? It wasn't really like that back in the day, especially when I was, like, a young person. I was young once. I was young in the year 2000. But, yeah, but, so yeah, I just had this bad impression of it because of that. It's Microsoft's fault. Yeah, but yeah, I definitely in more recent times, I can appreciate that it wasn't the game's fault at all. And a lot of people herald that game as the best Command & Conquer game. Which I'm not, I have no first hand experience with that. I don't know. Yep. You still play Red Alert 2 once in a while? You're hoping they remade Command & Conquer Gold and Red Alert 1, that they would continue to revamp Tiberium Sun and Red Alert 2. I played Tiberium Sun. I liked it as well. It got a little weird with the mechs. The mech aspect of it got a little strange to me, but, you know, it was okay. Yeah. And by the way, for anybody that's watching this on the recording on YouTube, yeah, this is a live stream, so, I mean, even though I have a title as a Let's Play, we're talking about whatever. But if you want to join the conversation, come on over to Twitch. Come on over. Like I say, we bite, but we don't break the skin. Get over here. Yeah. No, that's fine. That's all good, man. That's part of the reason, you know, I always say, though, if I wanted to play a game and not be disturbed, I wouldn't stream it, you know? Right? So what's the point of streaming it and being too, like, locked into what you're doing? Yeah, the only time that I get like that is if I'm doing, like, an actual challenge. If I actually have something that, like, I'm doing a speed run or I'm doing, like, something specific where I have a goal in mind, that's the only time where I'm, like, more zeroed in on what's going on. Other than that, it's like, this is the kind of stuff I like, man. Like, talking about video games. That's why we're here, isn't it? I've totally lost where I'm in this conversation. How's it going? Anywhere in the Highlands? Any idea where they could be? Find her and let you know. Okay. Do I have to go to the shop? I have to go to the... Where's the shop? There. Finally made it to the shop. God damn. I don't want that. Let's sell. Increase movement speed. That's pretty interesting. No, I'd rather the health. That's bad. That's bad. How do I... Where's my compare? Compare. Let me look at these things. No. Don't. Get rid of that. Keep my red item. Did I not get red gloves? I did get red gloves. Let's see what's better here. Evade is replaced by Terrify. That is interesting. Fingers of Phantom Mire. 14% more damage to feared enemies. Oh, I see what's going on here. Have swiftness, 8% increased attack speed. That's hard to say which ones are better. I might hold on to them, though. Oh, there's a better chalice. Offhand Catalyst. +3 to intelligence. That goes here? Oh, it does. I think I want the defense early on, though. The early game, I'm going to do the defense. Yeah. So heads up, try not to be that guy and tell you how to play. But if you look at all the items, they sell for almost nothing outside of uniques. So looting them to the vendor is not worth the time. Of course, you do you. What do you do instead? You break them down for materials? Also, you follow any guides to level? I ask because the loot filter in the game system is helpful. I haven't really looked at any guides. I mean, I know these games, like I say, from playing Diablo and playing Path of Exile, you know, the meta of the game really is a thing. All I'm doing right now is I'm just raw dogging it and just want to like try it out. I'm just dipping my toe in the waters because I've owned this game on my Steam library for quite some time. I got it when it was on sale, all with the intent of playing it, and never played it. And then today's the day. Today's the day that I played it. So I'm not being like, I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm not being super serious right at this second. I'm just kind of like trying everything out, just testing everything, seeing how it all comes to me. So I don't mind tips, but I think it's too early for me to get super critical on my min-maxing and that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? But useful tips. Let's put it this way. You can give any tips you like on this type of game. I'm just not guaranteed to do it. That's all. I think that's a pretty fair deal. Not sure which gloves are better. I'm going to keep the gloves that have more survival to start with. At least until I start hitting more resistance. So loot filter would be bigger because there's a ton of items that do nothing for your class skills. Oh, okay. I'm starting to feel that with all the swords and stuff. So I want to do, I don't know how the meta is with this, but clearly I'm doing a necromancer. Because the frickin' necromancer that sits back here. Gee, I wonder what his favorite class was in Diablo. It was necromancer. Even though, like, once you get a big mob like this, you can't necessarily always direct them. You know, like, some like, Diablo 3 had that, where you could direct them, which was awesome. But, command skeletons. But, so at a certain point, they just become a meat shield. So they're not really the best in the late games, right? Like, minion builds, I feel, have always struggled with that. Where you want to, like, really push higher tiers and higher endgame content. Your minions are just a meat shield. But, interestingly about Diablo 4, I feel like they did a reasonable job of making them powerful and hardy and durable, which actually helped quite a bit. But instead of being too squishy. So minions in this game are the best minions you have seen in a game. Minion AI is always a thing, though. Yeah, that's just it. That's why I really liked in Diablo 3 how you didn't control them all the time, but every once in a while you could direct them. And be like, hey, you guys, get that guy. And it was like useful, right? They would all tackle the same dude. And it's like, yes, give me some more of those types of abilities. Okay, back in the hole. Or back in the thing. Yeah. This is what I'm doing. I think I already read that. Hello. Yep, talk to her. What's going on? Why does the A button work? Hello. Maybe I already had the full conversation, I guess?
Good. No.
I already saw this happen. I like that dude's dragonfly, too. I already saw that happen. You know what else I noticed, though, in this game? This is before you got here, Blitz. But, this game's kind of a resource hog in its graphical settings. Because, like, I don't have the most powerful computer, but I'm rocking a 5070 Ti that I just picked up not that long ago. And it's a 13700K i7. Which is, I mean, it's no X3D processor, you know, but it's respectable, right? I think I can do quite a bit. And I tried going ultra to begin with this game, and OBS no like. My streaming software did not like that one little bit. So I dropped it down to medium. So now it seems like it's okay here, but I'm kind of surprised, actually. Kind of surprised that that was the case. But when I Googled it, it said that... and I noticed that there was a setting here, too. Where is it? Graphics. Streamer mode. It's literally right here. If your game is smooth, but your stream is shuddering, and that's exactly what was happening, enable this option, disable some options below. This will not give you better loot drops. God damn it. So yeah, I was kind of surprised at that. Has a memory leak at the moment, sadly. Oh, that's just going on right now? Oh, that's interesting. Considering this game's been out for a while. But yeah, it was giving me that issue. That's what it looked like. Yeah, it was giving me that issue like my VRAM was full. But I mean, I only play at 1440p. I don't play at 4K. And I don't think there's ray tracing in this game. And like the 5070 Ti has 16 gigabytes of VRAM. So in theory, I think I should have been able to pump these graphics up pretty good, but it doesn't appear to be the case. Kind of surprising, actually. So I guess, okay, where's my quest log? I need a quest log. Maps and quests. Here we go. Where does it say what I'm doing? I have to go here? Is this where I go? The recent patch did something, but usually they patch on Wednesdays, so hoping it'll be fixed this week. Oh, it's that recent of a thing? Oh, I see what I did. I went in the wrong, town portal. Or waypoint, whatever you want to call it. The waypoint. So far in the early game, I feel pretty tanky. I'm sure that'll change. But then again, I am kind of leaning in towards all the health stuff right at the beginning. Durability in the early game, and then we'll shift to offense once we actually know what we're doing. Or once we have to. Campaign acts each have their own damage for the most part also. Like the damage increases. So you probably got to be like a certain level, a certain recommended level before you go to like the next one. Am I understanding properly? Oh, like elemental, I guess you would say. Then necrotic. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see. Cold. Oh, alright. So you gotta have a different build for every act. I see what they're doing. Oh, there's some cool stuff. It was a trap. The Ospreys used it as bait. Set out a distress signal. They plan to ambush anyone who... Rest now. You did a good job. Now you just got to keep an eye on your gear and your resistances. Slowly comes along. Oh, okay, so it's not that drastic. Well, that's good. That's good. Uh-oh. I'm still learning. I was watching this YouTube video from Modern Vintage Gamer. You know that guy? And it was all about isometric games. The video is just about various, like the history of isometric games. I enjoy isometric games.
That is too much.
Oh, look at these things. Because I mean, it gives you like, I guess they call it also like the God perspective, right? Like if God was overhead watching you, what angle would it look like? Probably something like this. I got too much stuff already. Who's shooting at me? Where's all this poison coming from? Or whatever that was. Okay. Guess we got it. Well, I guess I go back to the town just because I can. Yeah. Not sure on controller, but character panel C on keyboard shows all that. Have you been using my passive points? Yeah, I've been done, probably not efficiently, but yeah, I've been putting them in. Like I say, I'm not really going for any kind of meta build yet. Sort of just dipping my toe in. Just dipping my toe in, you know? Actually, I gotta equip first. And I won't be the most efficient at everything. I just won't be. I'm not the most efficient at things once I know how the game works, you know? Inventory. Here we go. Oh my god, look at all this stuff. Well, what do I want here? Well, I definitely want that. It's better in every category. How about this? Again, I want the health at the moment. So, I mean, that's probably okay. Just want to make sure I was getting at least some power. Well, yeah. Sometimes those power-ups, when you start a new character and you get like those free power-ups sometimes in those games, you forget to apply them. Like in Diablo 3, I'd always forget to allocate my Paragon points when I start a new character, or when I hit 60. And then I'd forget to like... You get some of that free stuff, you know? When you start a new character. And just completely forget. Health regen, mana. Cold damage, mana increase. Intelligence, yeah. I think I like that better. No, I think that helmet's pretty good. For early game, what is this? That's pretty cool looking. Increase cast speed. Increase spell damage. No, again, I just want the health for the moment. What's this? Increase cast speed, increase damage every time. Those are interesting though, because there'll probably be a certain point where I want things like that instead of defense. What's this? Increase critical strike, dodge, health. Plus 9 health. I seem to be wrecking stuff pretty good, so maybe I will go with the other one for now. I don't know. Oh, these boots are probably better. Except oh yeah, they do have better movement speed. Good. Oh yeah, those are clearly better. What else we got? What else we got? Oh, new belt. Not better than the one I have, though. It's all looking all right. So, like you were saying though, Blitz. So if you don't sell things to the merchant, what do you do with the stuff? Do you break it down for, like materials somewhere, like crafting materials, or what do you? So I've got this whole thing of inventory now. Where does it go? What do I do with all this? All the junk. Oh, like just don't pick them up? Oh, okay. I think so then it is selling them though. So I think my limitation though is I don't know what's good and what's not. You want to come back all the time and vendor, then you do you. Yeah. No, it's mostly because I don't know what's good and what's not. You know? That's why. I don't want that. Yeah, I'm not really looking to do too much min-maxing yet. That's kind of debatable. I'll probably get something better though in that time.
Right.
Kind of glad D4 is getting a loot filter, though I'm worried how well it will be implemented. Yeah, no kidding. Well, everything in that game has been so slow to get into the player's hands. Like, look at how long it took for you just to be able to trade items. Like, what the hell? That should be day one. Like, so many things are just bound to your account. And I guess they want that just for partially for, like, no duping. And I guess partially, too, so that people have to put time into the game and it forces people to play their game. But trading with people you know is part of the fun. What happened? Why'd I close my portal? That was dumb. Alright, okay. Whatever. Seems like I'm plenty strong enough for these areas, so I feel like I don't really need that much offense right now. It's more the defense because I don't know what I'm doing. Shift click, item, stash open. Oh, yeah. Oh, I was all over that, yeah. Neat. We're learning. Let's see what's over here first. In the unknown area. Whole lot of nothing. Do have some skills to look at. Oh, what's this? It's weird how even when you're playing offline, it doesn't actually pause when you're in your menus. I didn't want to go to that. Actually, I'm going to wait until I get to... What level am I right now? I need to be level... Is that 16 to get that? Oh, I'm not even close. Never mind. And then this thing. This thing overwhelmed me immediately. You're telling me each skill has like 20 to 30 nodes on it? Each skill? It's a lot. The skill tree is amazing. That's one way to put it. It's a lot. It's a lot. Like, the fact you can customize each skill to this degree is intense. It's good. It's good. So it also seems like it's fairly... Like, I like that respec seems fairly cheap, I guess. I'm not necessarily saying it should be free, but also, you got to be able to experiment, and if you don't like what you just did, be able to undo it, you know? That's important. Important stuff. Yeah, skills can also proc other skills from within their trees. Oh my god. It's a lot. Yeah, because this game, it kind of goes, like from complexity, it kind of goes Diablo 4, Last Epoch, and then Path of Exile, right? For like how in-depth the skill trees get. Because Diablo 4 does have some depth. It does. But it's like these are deeper. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So this is between Path of Exile and Diablo, which is that's a good spot to be. Because Diablo definitely could have more customization, especially in its skills, right? Because when you only have like 2 modifiers for the nodes, it's not enough, right? And then you really are relying on your gear to get you the rest of the way. But I always like having more than one path to victory, you know? Oh yeah, I wanted more skeletons, so I need to get this one. And then I gotta save up for one more. I want more skeletons, sir. I guess that's my max skeleton. Also, search function in the skill tree. Oh yeah, I see that. Put in a word if you're looking for something. Win. I don't know if I did that right. It's fine. Everything's fine. Skeleton, as an example. Look at these. These are like Dungeons & Dragons dice. Oh, another waypoint. Excellent. What is this?
Terra's grace be with you.
This quest line will want to read and understand.
Yourself.
Oh my god, what is all this stuff?
Be with you. Take care of yourself.
What did you just do? Forge unlocked. Okay. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. I'll keep hitting the wrong button. It didn't really give me that much stuff. What's this? Leather tome, offhand. Oh, okay. Old silver ring. That looks pretty cool. Increased movement speed. Yeah. Yeah, we can work with this. Shards went in their own deposit. Like, not like a key item? Because they're not in here. There's a button? Here? Back on the loot panel. I hit the wrong button. Top right, loot panel, shard button. Is my picture covering it? Right in my relic spot. Like under my picture? Crafting materials? Oh, okay. Oh, alright. Sure, that's good. That works. Okay. Crafting this game's key. Excellent. Excellent. However, I was planning on streaming a little bit longer today, but I had to start late. So I think that's it for now. Because I am, unfortunately, a mere part-time streamer. But that was fun. Interesting. Check that out. Get the music going. Where is it? There we go. But we'll say goodbye to YouTube. Thanks for being here, YouTube. We'll catch